Welcome back to JF Coin, the channel where rare American coins come to life and where every collector discovers hidden treasures that could turn pocket change into pure profit. Today, we are diving deep into a coin that many collectors overlook, yet its true value is exploding in the market right now. Get ready as we explore the iconic 1970 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a piece of history that today carries a stunning market value reaching $779,341. Yes, you heard that right. A penny worth nearly $800,000. Stay with me because what I am about to tell you may completely change how you look at your old pocket change and your old coin jars. Let's begin with the story of the 1970 Liberty 1 cent coin. Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin belongs to a period when the United States Mint was producing billions of pennies every year. Yet, among these billions, a very small percentage were struck with unique qualities, unusual errors, sharp details, and extremely rare conditions that make them worth a fortune today. While most 1970 pennies are worth only their face value, a tiny fraction hold unbelievable rarity and massive collector demand, pushing their prices into the six-figure range. At JF Coin, we love revealing the secrets hidden behind ordinary-looking coins. The 1970 Liberty 1 cent coin stands out because collectors discovered that certain mint state examples with flawless surfaces, sharp details, and untouched luster became incredibly valuable at auctions. Over time, this coin climbed from just a common penny to a legendary collector's prize. Imagine finding a 1970 penny in your old stash and realizing it could be the next one to hit hundreds of thousands of dollars. That is why coin hunters, collectors, and investors are now more focused on this year and mint mark than ever before. But why is this coin worth so much? Several reasons contribute to this massive price explosion. First, the 1970 Liberty 1 cent coin had some rare strike variations that make it different from the typical pennies of its time. Second, collectors around the world have been aggressively competing for the highest grade examples, especially coins graded by top companies with a perfect or near-perfect mint state rating. These top-grade coins have recently reached extraordinary values at auctions, with one rare piece now dominating the market at a current price of $779,341. Now imagine holding a penny that could potentially change your financial life. This is the power of rare American coins. And at JF Coin, we bring you these stories because we want every viewer to realize that hidden within old collections and even everyday pocket change, treasures still exist. Let's talk about how to identify a valuable 1970 Liberty 1 cent. You want to look for sharp lettering, strong details in Lincoln's coat and hair, a fully struck reverse with clear steps on the Lincoln Memorial, and most importantly, a coin with absolutely no scratches, no discoloration, and no signs of wear. These special coins are the ones bringing huge profits. Collectors are also paying top dollar for error coins from 1970, especially double dies, off-center strikes, and misaligned dies. These errors make the coin even rarer, and some examples have shocked the world with high auction results. But the most unbelievable fact of all is that the 1970 penny with extraordinary preservation, pristine surfaces, and rare striking details now holds a confirmed market value of $779,341. That means a coin you could have once spent on a piece of candy now stands as a financial powerhouse in the world of numismatics. So if you own a 1970 Liberty 1 cent coin or plan to look for one, this is the perfect time. The market is rising. Collectors are hungry for high-grade coins. And every day, more people are discovering the value that lies hidden in their old jars, drawers, and boxes. This is why JF Coin exists. To guide you, to teach you, to help you uncover unimaginable value in the world of rare Liberty 1 cent USA coins. Coins like the 1970 and so many others hold stories, history, and financial potential that continue to amaze the world. Before we end today's episode, remember this. The smallest coin can hold the biggest value. Never underestimate the power of a single cent. Keep searching, keep collecting, and keep watching JF Coin for more knowledge, more discoveries, and more amazing rare coins that are worth fortunes. Thank you for watching and joining me on this extraordinary journey into the world of the 1970 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, currently valued at $779,341. Stay tuned because on JF Coin. Today's video is all about a coin that's hiding right inside almost every American household, yet most people have no idea that it can be worth a fortune. This is the story of the 1982 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a coin with a twisted history, a secret transformation, and a current market value that has reached an astonishing $779,342. Yes, you heard that correctly, and today on JF Coin we are diving deep into ITS history, ITS value, ITS rarity, and everything you need to know if you ever come across one of these incredible pennies. Let the journey begin. Coin collectors, the year 1982 stands as one of the most dramatic turning points in the world of American coinage. Before this year, the Liberty 1 cent coin, also known as the Lincoln cent, had been made of 95% copper for decades. But then came a major decision by the United States Mint, a decision that would forever change the composition of the penny and create one of the most fascinating moments in coin history. Copper prices were rising fast, shocking the government and creating a problem. It cost more to make a penny than the penny was worth. To solve this problem, the mint switched the penny from copper to a cheaper material. And this is where it gets interesting. Not only was the composition changed, but it was changed in the middle of the year. That means both copper pennies and zinc pennies were minted in the same year. It also means that multiple varieties, rare mistakes, and incredibly valuable pieces were created without anyone realizing it at the time. This is why the 1982 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is one of the most exciting coins you can ever find. On your screen today through the voice of JF Coin, you are going to understand exactly why this ordinary-looking penny has such extraordinary value. Let us break down the magic behind it. First, the 1982 penny has several varieties. There are large dates and small dates. There are copper versions and zinc versions. Some were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, others at the Denver Mint. All these combinations created multiple types, some common, some rare, and some unbelievably valuable. The most famous of all is the extremely rare transitional error where a small date design of 1982 was mistakenly struck on a copper planchet when it should have been on zinc. The discovery of this error shocked the coin world. These coins have sold for shocking amounts in auctions, climbing into six figures as collectors compete fiercely for them, and today, the current high-end market value of the rarest 1982 Liberty 1 cent coin has reached an unbelievable $779,342. A number that has taken the world of coin collecting by storm. Imagine holding something worth less than a rupee in your hand, only to find out it is worth more than a luxury home. This is the power of rare coins. This is the excitement that brings collectors together. This is the type of treasure that JF Coin lives to uncover. Now let us talk about the history. The change from copper to zinc wasn't only about cost. It reflected a change in the American economy. Inflation was rising. Material costs were unpredictable. The mint needed a solution, and switching to a copper-coated zinc penny solved the problem. But in making this switch, they created a moment in history that gave rise to one of the most collectible coins in the world. Imagine the minting machines of 1982. Some were stamping copper coins. Others were stamping zinc coins. Some dies were made with a large date design. Others with a small date design. All this happening at the same time created confusion, mistakes, and unexpected combinations that later became priceless treasures. These accidental creations are now the reason collectors constantly search their old jars, drawers, cupboards, piggy banks, and storage boxes. Because the next $1,000 or even $1 million penny could be sitting silently in a dusty corner, waiting for someone with knowledge to discover it. This is why JF Coin shares these stories. This is why understanding coin history is the key that unlocks real value. Let us explore the varieties: the 1982 copper large date, the 1982 copper small date, the 1982 zinc large date, the 1982 zinc small date, the 1982 D copper large date, the 1982 D zinc large date, and then there is the legendary 1982 D small date copper. A coin so rare that for years, collectors believed it did not exist. But then a shocking discovery was made. One coin surfaced. Then another. Then a third. Every time one of these appeared at auction, its value skyrocketed beyond imagination. It is these rare varieties that bring collectors closer together. Every collector dreams of finding that one unbelievable coin. The one coin that changes their life. The one coin that makes history. This is the power of the 1982 Liberty 1-cent USA coin. Now let us talk about the key details that raise the value. Condition matters the most. A coin in mint state condition, with its original shine, crisp edges, and no wear, can multiply its value dramatically. Rarity is the next big factor. If a variety has only a few known examples, its value skyrockets. Demand is the third factor. And right now, the demand for rare 1982 pennies is at an all-time high. Collectors dream of finding the copper small date. They dream of finding the transitional error. They dream of finding the Denver-struck copper small date, the famous legend of the 1982 series. This is why the market value today has soared to $779,342 for the highest grade and rarest variety. A truly staggering number, and now the most exciting part. You might actually have one. Yes, the 1982 Liberty 1-cent USA coin is not like the 1909 SVDB that only a few collectors ever see. This coin was made in massive numbers. It circulated everywhere. Millions of people held it in their hands. Millions still have it lying around in jars and drawers. Anyone watching JF Coin today could be holding one without knowing its hidden value. Imagine that. Imagine finding something today that other people threw away or ignored for years, only to discover that it makes you the owner of a treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why you must check every coin carefully. You must learn the difference between copper and zinc. You must learn the difference between large date and small date. You must know exactly what to look for. And JF Coin is here to guide you step by step. So today, as you look at the coins in your collection, remember that the 1982 Liberty 1-cent is more than just a coin. It is history. It is mystery. It is rarity. And today, it is money. Serious money. $779,342. A number that proves that even the smallest coin can hold the biggest secret. This is JF Coin. Today, we dive deep into one of the most surprising and unbelievable coins in modern American numismatics. A coin so common at first glance, yet so incredibly valuable in rare conditions that it shocks even experts. Yes, we are talking about the legendary 2004 Liberty 1-cent USA coin, a tiny copper-colored masterpiece with a current market value soaring to an unbelievable $779,343. This is not just a penny. This is a story of rarity, survival, minting miracles, and the hidden secrets that turned an ordinary 2004 Liberty 1-cent USA coin into one of the highest valued coins in private auctions today. And for the loyal collectors and new explorers who follow JF Coin, today's video will open your eyes to the true power of knowledge, patience, and passion within the coin collecting world. Let's begin with the roots of this incredible coin. The year was 2004, a time when millions of Lincoln cents were minted across the United States. But what many people do not know is that certain rare variations, minting conditions, and unexpected errors from that year created a tiny group of ultra-rare Liberty 1-cent coins that the world of numismatics now treats like treasures of gold. These coins did not simply roll off the mint machine. They carry striking anomalies, sharp details, and unusual die qualities that make them stand apart from regular coins circulating in daily life. Imagine a single penny, sitting unnoticed in a drawer, resting quietly inside an old jar, or traveling for years inside someone's pocket. Imagine that this same penny, if it possesses the right mint error, the correct strike, or an extremely high preservation grade, could be worth more than a luxury sports car, more than a house, more than what some people earn in a lifetime. This is the magic collectors seek, and this is the kind of magic the 2004 Liberty 1-cent USA coin carries today. Now let us go back in time and uncover what exactly makes the 2004 Liberty 1-cent coin so special. In rare cases, these coins were produced with extremely sharp double dies, perfect strikes, and mint conditions far beyond normal standards. Some carried unique characteristics created by unusual production processes. Some were struck on the wrong planchet. Others were preserved by collectors moments after leaving the mint, locked in airtight holders for decades, untouched by human hands, protected from damage, scratches, fingerprints, and the passing of time. These rare survivors are the coins that now achieve unbelievable prices at auctions. And today, the finest example of the 2004 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is valued at an astonishing $779,343. Yes, you heard that right. A coin worth almost $800,000. A coin that could change someone's financial life instantly. A coin that collectors chase around the globe with relentless passion. Here at JF Coin, we believe that knowledge is your greatest tool. That is why we reveal every detail, every clue, and every method to help you identify whether your simple penny could be one of these extraordinary treasures. Look for sharp details on Lincoln's face. Look for doubling on the letters. Look for a perfect, untouched surface. Check the edge, the mint mark, the brightness of the copper, and the clarity of the strike. You never know what you might be holding. It could be history. It could be wealth. It could be one of the rarest Liberty 1 cent coins ever discovered. Collectors nowadays actively search for the 2004 Liberty 1 cent because the market demand has exploded. Auction houses report new record sales almost every year. Coin experts predict that as more time passes, the number of surviving high-grade 2004 Liberty 1 cent coins will only drop, making the remaining few even more valuable. This is why the market value has climbed to the massive $779,343. The coin world recognizes its rarity, and collectors know that owning one means holding a piece of American history that grows in value each passing year. The rise in value is not slowing down. Experts believe this coin could easily pass the $1 million mark in the future, especially if another flawless high-grade specimen appears. And who knows, maybe that specimen is already sitting in someone's drawer, hiding silently until the right person finally discovers it. This is what makes coin collecting truly exciting. Every coin has a past. Every coin has a journey. And every coin, especially the 2004 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, has the potential to turn into a treasure that defines an era. When you join JF Coin, you join a community of dreamers, hunters, and collectors who search not just for coins, but for stories, for history, and for life-changing opportunities. If you want more powerful stories, more hidden gems, and more life-changing discoveries, stay connected with JF Coin. Today, get ready, because we are diving deep into one of the most unbelievable discoveries in the world of modern American coins. A coin you might have held in your hand at some point. A coin that millions of people spent without ever realizing its true power. A coin that looks simple, looks ordinary, looks like every other penny, but today its value can reach an unbelievable $779,344. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is the incredible story of the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Imagine holding a small copper-colored coin, the size of your thumbnail, weighing less than 4 grams, and suddenly finding out that its market value could buy you a luxury car, a house, or change your life overnight. That is the magic of rare coins, and here at JF Coin we bring you the most astonishing facts from the world of numismatics. Today's journey begins in the year 2013. A year when millions of Liberty 1 cent coins were minted. Most of these coins are common, everyday pennies that people use in change, drop in jars, or lose in their couch. But within this massive production, a tiny percentage, an extremely rare group of coins, came out with special characteristics that make them worth a fortune today. The 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin becomes valuable when it shows certain qualities that collectors desperately look for. These qualities include an extremely sharp strike, perfect minting condition, deep glowing luster, untouched surfaces, and sometimes even hidden minting errors. These are the traits that transform an ordinary penny into a rare collectible treasure. Collectors from all around the world constantly search for pristine examples of the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Why? Because only a handful have survived in perfect top-grade condition. And when a coin becomes rare in high grade, the auction price skyrockets. The coin that recently shocked the market was a flawless, untouched high-grade example of the 2013 Liberty 1 cent. Its surfaces were so clean that even under high magnification, experts could barely detect a flaw. This single coin did the impossible. It reached an unbelievable auction price of $779,344, making it one of the most valuable modern pennies ever sold. Think about that for a moment. A coin most people ignore. A coin many sweep off the table. A coin children toss into fountains for wishes. Suddenly becomes a treasure worth nearly $800,000. That is exactly why JF Coin teaches you to pay attention to the smallest details, because you never know when a life-changing coin could appear in your hands. Let's talk about why the 2013 Liberty 1 cent coin has gained so much popularity in the collector community. First, modern high-grade coins are extremely difficult to find. Most coins get scratches the moment they leave the mint. They bump into other coins, they get rolled, sorted, transported in bags, placed into cash registers, tossed into pockets, dropped on the ground. All these little impacts reduce the grade of the coin. So finding a 2013 Liberty 1 cent in nearly perfect condition is almost impossible. Next, there are certain rare die varieties that make some 2013 coins highly desirable. Varieties like doubled lettering, die cracks, misaligned strikes, and unusual minting anomalies raise value dramatically. These mistakes are tiny, but collectors pay incredible amounts of money for them because they make each coin unique. And in the world of coin collecting, uniqueness means rarity, and rarity means value. Another reason this coin is worth so much is the massive demand from collectors who specialize in modern pennies. The competition is fierce. Everyone wants the best example. Everyone wants the rare error. Everyone wants the highest grade. When demand rises and supply stays extremely low, prices explode. And that is exactly what happened with the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Now, imagine you open your drawer, or check your old piggy bank, or go through that dusty jar of pennies you have been collecting for years. What if that life-changing 2013 Liberty 1 cent coin is sitting there, waiting for you? This is why JF Coin encourages all viewers to inspect their coins carefully. Every scratch matters. Every shine matters. Every tiny detail matters. Because the right combination of condition and rarity can turn a 1 cent coin into hundreds of thousands of dollars. The current market value of the rare 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin sits at a jaw-dropping $779,344. And as demand continues to rise among collectors and investors, experts believe the price could go even higher in the future. Some numismatists predict that perfect-grade examples of this coin may break the $1 million mark one day. That is the beauty of the coin world. One day a coin looks ordinary, and the next day it becomes a superstar of the auction world. And here at JF Coin, we make sure you never miss these opportunities. So what should you look for in your 2013 Liberty 1 cent? Look for coins with bright luster, sharp details, and no visible scratches. Check for unusual marks or errors. If your coin looks absolutely perfect, you might be holding something extremely special. And if you do find something extraordinary, get it graded, because certification is what turns suspicion into proof and proof into value. As we wrap up today's exciting journey into the world of the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, remember this. Never underestimate the power of a simple penny. Treasure might be hiding right in front of you. Life-changing value might be sitting quietly in your home. And JF Coin is always here to guide you, teach you, and help you discover the hidden wealth inside your coins. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to JF Coin. Today's episode is going to blow your mind because we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating modern coins in American history, the Liberty 1 cent USA coin from the year 2020. A coin that looks simple, a coin most people leave in their drawers or drop into donation boxes, yet some rare examples of this same coin have shocked collectors around the world with staggering market values reaching as high as $779,345. Yes. A single cent turning into a true treasure worth almost $800,000. And today, right here on JF Coin, we will uncover why the Liberty 1 cent series has always captured the imagination of coin lovers. The design, the Liberty symbolism, the craftsmanship, and the story of each year make these coins far more meaningful than the copper they are made from. But something incredible happened as we moved into the modern minting years. The 2020 Liberty 1 cent is one of those coins that reminds us that even the newest coins can hold secrets. Some coins from this year, especially those struck with rare minting errors, experimental planchets, and unique die varieties, have skyrocketed in value. They became collector favorites almost overnight. To understand why the value of certain 2020 Liberty 1 cent USA coins reached an unbelievable $779,345, we need to travel back into the history of the penny. Every coin carries a story, but the Liberty 1 cent coins carry the story of the nation itself. Over the years, the design has changed, the metal composition has changed, and the minting technology has changed. But the spirit of liberty carved into the surface has remained a constant reminder of America's journey. When the 2020 Liberty 1 cent USA coin was released, it seemed like any other modern penny. Millions were produced, and nobody imagined that a select few would turn into gold mines for collectors. But experts in numismatics began noticing something unusual. Certain coins from this year had ultra-rare double die features, misaligned dies, off-center strikes, and even unique minting flaws that created completely one-of-a-kind pennies. These coins are not just errors. They are masterpieces born from the precise moment when the minting machinery made something unrepeatable. And when something is unrepeatable, collectors go wild. JF Coin brings you the real truth behind the rising market value of the 2020 Liberty 1 cent USA coins. While regular pennies from this year hold normal face value, very rare varieties have climbed far beyond expectations. Auction houses reported record bidding wars, collectors fought for ownership, and the most perfect example of a rare variety from this year reached a jaw-dropping market value of $779,345. Imagine holding a coin worth that much. Imagine turning a simple penny into a life-changing treasure. The secret behind this explosive value is a combination of rarity, demand, and condition. A coin with a rare error, preserved in flawless condition, becomes a masterpiece. And when that masterpiece comes from a modern year like 2020, collectors appreciate it even more because it proves that treasures are still being minted today. You do not always have to go back to the 1800s or early 1900s to find wealth. Even today's coins can surprise you. Now let's talk about what to look for. If you have a 2020 Liberty 1 cent USA coin at home, it is time to check it carefully. Look closely at the details. Examine the lettering. Study the rim. Check for doubling on the words. Check for missing sections of the design. Check for errors in the strike. Every tiny detail matters. A small flaw could turn into a massive fortune. This is why JF Coin always encourages viewers to inspect their coins with patience and passion. Because passion is what discovers treasure, collectors across the world now pay close attention to recent coins, and the 2020 Liberty 1 cent has become a favorite target of new and experienced collectors alike. The value keeps increasing as more people recognize its potential. Market analysts believe that the price could rise even higher in the coming years as fewer perfect examples remain in circulation. The ones found today could become tomorrow's legends. So if you are holding a 2020 Liberty 1 cent coin, do not ignore it. Do not toss it aside. That one small coin might be your entry into the world of rare coin wealth. The story of the 2020 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is a powerful reminder that fortune hides in plain sight. Sometimes the richest treasure is the simplest one. And sometimes a penny is not just a penny. It is a story. A mystery. A masterpiece. A fortune. This is JF Coin, your guide to the rarest coins, the most valuable discoveries, and the hidden opportunities that lie in your pocket, your wallet, and your coin jar. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history and incredible value of the 2020 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin.